Ian, thank you very much for joining us on the Mac 2020 show. Now, obviously, interesting times for us all at the moment, but I only spoke to you last week, and it's amazing. You had quite a considerable order for Makino and Okuma machines, haven't you?
Yeah, good morning, Mark. Thanks for having us in these unprecedented times we find ourselves in. Yeah, we've actually found that, although business has obviously slowed down, there are still people out there, still industries out there looking for new machines. We've taken orders for Okuma and Makino machines to quite a significant amount actually over the last few weeks. So it just goes to show that industry is still out there and there's still business going on.
And I know you said to me that you've got service guys and technical guys around to actually get those machines up and running for customers, which is fantastic. But the whole idea of this program really is to show engineers what they've actually missed at Mac 2020. And you kindly took us over to the Okuma open house in Germany in December. And there was two world premieres, the Okuma LB3000 and also the Multus with a integral robot. Tell us a little bit more, Ian.
Yeah, well, those robots are the Armroid Super Fusion robots, which are unique to Okuma at the moment. They're basically designed and built by Okuma, and what they allow us to do is basically what they call a high mix, low volume work. So it allows the machine to basically during the day, the operator can be running the machine on single batch work, very low batch sort of work. On an evening, he can pull over the stocker of the machine and obviously then run it unmanned during the night or for a period of hours where he may have to go off and use other machines. The robot allows us to load, unload. It allows the machine to turn the part around inside its envelope. It has got chatter suppression in the way that it can pick up a steady on its effector and then obviously hold onto the part itself. It allows with extra chip removal because you can run coolant through the end effector, which obviously breaks down the chips. And if required, you can obviously clean the machine as well as you go. So it's very unique. The robot is exceptionally easy to use because it runs through the OSP control. So you only need to really program the start and finish point. And because of the, again, unique collision avoidance system on the machines, the robot actually knows where the part can swing, where it can go and not collide with any part of the machine or the tooling inside the machine.
And I learned something on that trip actually that I didn't realize that Okuma actually developed its own software effectively with simulation and collision avoidance, let's say. So obviously, and also they're quite a very small footprint as well, aren't they, Ian?
Yeah, I think what people what we've known now for several years is that floor space is obviously a premium inside factory and customers' facilities. So Okuma are looking to develop their machines with a small footprint. I mean, with regards to the Armroid, this robot actually sits on top of the headstock, so it's not taking up any physical space at all. It's certainly not making the footprint any larger. It does add slightly to the height of the machine, but with regards to the actual physical footprint on the floor, it's minimal, the amount that it actually adds to it.
And I think I said to you at the time, I think it's the first time I've actually seen a robot in a machine tool, ready to actually be, put into a company actually producing parts, which is amazing. But tell us a little bit more, what other products that you was going to be showing at Mac 2020?
Well, again, from Okuma, we were going to be showing the Genos M460 5-axis, which is, if you like, our entry-level 5-axis machine tool. Along with the other in the range, we've got the 460 and the 560, which are 3-axis machine tools, and the L2000, L3000 lathes. These machines are built to a certain spec, so which obviously reduces the cost because we know exactly what the spec is going to be. There are some options that you can add, which we can either put on as retrofits or we can bring them on factory built. But they're low cost entry level machines, ideally for the subcontract market, but are still with the Okuma reliability and precision and accuracy and longevity. Really, I think is that so for a relatively low price, you get a very well built machine that will last for several years.
And briefly, just tell us about the Makino range as well, because it's not just machine tools. You've also got the EDM side as well, haven't you?
Yeah, we've got the EDM side. This is something that we've been looking at now, really focused on since realistically Mac 2018 was when we really started pushing it again. We've seen various things come onto the market now, but what we were going to be showing was the U6 Heat Extreme, which is quite a game changer in the EDM market. It allows in roughing for us to go up to 300% quicker than what you would normally do on a 0.25 wire machine. This machine is 0.4 wire. When it comes to finishing, it's twice as fast as anything else on the market at the moment, but it still doesn't use twice the amount of wire. So we're still only using the same amount of wire. We're just allowing it to be twice as fast on finishing or 3 times faster on roughing.
That's quite amazing. I mean, I obviously had the privilege of actually seeing that with your colleague Scott, actually with Lindsay. So it's a quite an array of product. And finally, Ian, in reference to stock, what have you got available to engineers that are looking for, let's say, machining and EDM solutions at the moment from NCMT?
Well, certainly at NCMT here in our Middlemarch Technical Centre, we have 3-axis vertical machining centres, we have 2 3-axis lathes, we have multitasking machines, we've got an array of Makino grinding machines, we've also got the full quota of the Makino EDM machines, and available to us we also have over 300 machines in European stock that are still available, and also we have the Makino Europe stock as well.
Well, it sounds like very much business is open at NCMT to help your existing customers and new customers. It's been a great opportunity to talk to you guys. Obviously, Mac 2020 hasn't happened, but at least you've shown a little bit what you was going to bring to the market. But thanks very much for your time, Ian. Stay safe.
Mark, thank you very much for your time, and hopefully we'll see you all at Mac 2021.